Come on!
It's over! Holy fuck, yes! So, it has been almost a year and a half since I beat Bloodbath as my first Extreme Demon. Now, you may be asking, why Bloodbath? And to be honest, I have no fucking idea why I did this. I think I just did it because I was like, oh, it's a legendary level, it would be funny if I did it as my first Extreme. So I did. And it took me a lot of attempts. So I thought, you know, why not do the same thing as Technical did? And just kind of revisit, like, levels that are either really important or just levels that I really, really like. Or maybe even hate. I might revisit the Flawless one day. Just kind of go through them, just kind of talk about my experience with them, like what I thought about it, what I think about them now. And yeah, let's just play Bloodbath, I guess. We all start off with this very well-known ship. We all know it. I still remember, like, when I first had the full version and I never knew anything about the community. You know, you look up Extreme Demons and you see Bloodbath and you always think it's the hardest, like, the hardest level. I'm pretty sure that when I started GE, I thought that the top three was Bloodbath, Yatagarasu, and then Sonic Wave. That was so stupid. But I think we all had those moments. It's so funny. So yeah, when you get like here or past the ship when you first start off, it's really just something amazing. But yeah, so far it's nothing really special. Now this ball may look hard and it may feel hard like once you start playing the level, but after doing it a couple times, it's actually like really easy and really consistent. This ship isn't too bad after just learning. And we get Vermilion's Ball, which is probably one of the easiest, if not the easiest parts in Bloodbath. And right after we get immediately thrown into the, like, by far the hardest part in Bloodbath. Michigan's part, I don't know, man, I like the deco of this part, but holy shit, the gameplay is so bad. Like, it's not fun at all, and you just keep dying, like... Eventually, like, once I was playing this, it's just, I got so bored because I kept dying to Michigan over and over again. And this UFO is, like, the worst thing in the whole level. I hate this UFO so much. There we go. And Evasion's part is pretty easy. It's not that bad after learning. And, yeah, the UFO is a really consistent click pattern. So you almost never die there from zero. Okay, it's time for Crack Ship, which is probably the second hardest part of the level, or the third hardest. It is really cool and really satisfying, but it can also be really annoying to die to from zero. And then Asonic's part is another one of the easiest parts in the level. Like, the only, like, really difficult thing in Asonic, if I can even get there, is the first ball click, which is this one. Oh, I did it. Like, the reason, like, the thing is that I call this, click always the, Mabby click, because when Bloodbath still had no victors, there was this one person, I watched, like, a little documentary on the first person to beat Bloodbath. There was a 60-year player named Mabby01, and he once had, like, the record of 61, which was this click. He died, like, exactly here, and it just kind of always got stuck in my head, and every time I died to that or saw that click, I was like, oh hey, Mabby. And now we get to Etzer. Now when I beat Bloodbath, I had a little skip, which was double clicking here, so you don't have to do this stupid like blue orb thing, which was so much more consistent for me. Because I'm pretty good at doing double clicks without like having to use my spacebar. And I honestly think that except for maybe 79, Etzer's part is really not that hard. I think it's very overrated in terms of difficulty. I think it's really fun, actually. I really like this part. Yeah. Now we get Havoc, which is not hard. Now I see everyone doing like this UFO differently. I think this way is most consistent for me. But it's just whatever you want. Now, I have no idea how I never died to this ship from zero, because this ship is actually really hard. Yeah, I died once to G-Boy. I'm glad it was only once and not like multiple times. And I think... Where did I die, actually? I think I died the same way as Surf did, which was like dying to this by clicking it too early. Yeah, I think that was the way I died. I don't remember anymore though. Well, that's Bloodbath, and I don't know. I don't think this level is really that good. It's not that special. The only thing that kind of redeems the quality is just because it's so legendary. But other than it being like the most well-known extreme demon and like the most influential level in the game, I think it's not really a good level. Like it's really unbalanced, it's boring from zero, and it just has some really bullshit parts. But yeah. So anyway, let's try to do this in runs. I think I want to get at least to Michigan from zero, and then do Michigan to as far as I can go. And then from where I get, then I'll try to do it either to 100 or maybe to like gear on, maybe. So yeah, let's see. I kind of remember like the times where I was just playing this from zero. Like one time, I was streaming a lot back then. I streamed and I was streaming this level. I was only playing Bloodbath for 4 hours long. I only took like 1 pee break. I think that's all. I think that's all the breaks I took during that stream. I basically played this for 4 hours straight, and I don't know how I did not just fall asleep. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can start from Michigan's UFO. That's good. That's good. But yeah, I remember dying to this UFO so many times. It was absolutely insane. But I mean, with the couple levels in the rebeating series, I'm actually looking forward to, because I know I'm gonna revisit like a couple levels. Like Shotgun is definitely on there, Cyclone probably, and I might revisit like other like stuff I've beaten. I'm definitely gonna revisit Timor and Overtime, and yeah, just other levels I like. But yeah, as I said, I might also revisit like levels I hate, so that means that I probably will revisit the Flawless, so help me. The Flawless is just the worst experience I've ever had in this entire game. But that's a story for another time. That will be in the revisiting the Flawless video. If I will ever make that, because I don't know if I'm actually like capable of touching that level anymore. Like it's so bad. Fuck that level. I do want to say that the transition into crack is really bad. I want to try to get at least to A-Sonic. Preferably past A-Sonic, so I can just start from Etzer and I don't have to do A-Sonic every single time. And then maybe do Etzer to 100 if I can. That seems like manageable, Etzer to 100. Nice. Okay. $77, that's great. Maybe I can actually put a start position like later in Etzer, that would be great. Yeah, let's see if I can like put a start position like about here maybe. Yeah, that seems about right. Like I remember like I don't think I died like a lot past Etzer, which is really good. I died to Havoc's UFO a couple times, like 3 times maybe. And I don't remember dying to the wave or ship like at Giron. If that's even Giron, I don't know. And I only died once to G-Boy. And I did not die to the duel, fortunately. Which is really good. Like, I'm so glad I didn't die to the stupid duel. But yeah, I pretty much ran out of things to say, so I'm just hoping I can do this to 100 quickly. But yeah, I'll always have kind of like a soft spot for this level, because it's like so important to me. It's not that because I like it, it's not because I think it's like the greatest level ever. It's just because it's so important to me. And it was my hardest for like a really long time until I beat Overtime, which I considered harder at the time, but eventually I realized no, it's not really that hard. So technically this was my hardest until the time I beat Timur, which is kind of insane to think about. So it has been my hardest for exactly 1 year. But yeah, Bloodbath has been my hardest for like such a long ass time. I failed the Michigan route, but I'll take it. So yeah, that's Bloodbath, man. That's kind of insane to think about how long I was like so much younger. Well, not so much younger. I was fucking 14, but yeah, it's insane to think about. Like I did this as my first extreme. I was like so happy that I saw like an extreme demon and then 100% on under it. It was so cool. But yeah, this will probably just be a short video, so will probably all the other revisiting levels series be. But it doesn't matter, I kind of do this for myself anyway. It's not like I'm not even fucking monetized. I just make videos because I think it's cool. Like, I mean, of course, I hope like one day I'll get big, but you know, gotta stay realistic. So yeah, it's just fun to do. But yeah, that's Bloodbath. I will also do the same thing as Nepessa will do with a Day With series, which is I'll just edit like an entire run. I'll edit like the runs together and then the video will end. So yeah, thank you all for watching and goodbye.